guys, it's that time of the week again to sit down and relax and take a time out of your day or of your week. It's been a pretty hectic one for me, at least. And just sit down, relax, and let's chit chat. Let's get into the chaos that seems to be like the hottest topic of all time on TV. Angelina Jolie's and Brad Pitt's divorce. And so I don't get what's the commotion. Like, yes, I understand they've been together for 12 years and they've adopted a whole bunch of kids and half their own too. But when it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And it doesn't matter whether you're a celebrity or not. I just feel like they're taking this out of proportion. I feel like this is something everyday-ish. Like, you know, everyday people go through this, and I get it. Like, they went through thick and thin, and they adopted kids together, which that's the part that really worries me. It's the kids. And I know everybody is saying that on TV. Oh, it's not them. Like, okay, whatever, they just lost 12 years. But which also, let me just say, I don't agree. Like, when you are with a person for however many years, months, or days, and then you go and say, oh, I wasted my time. No, you didn't waste your time. When you were together, when you had those happy moments, you made that person happy and that person made you happy, and that is not a waste of time relationship. But anyway, going back to the kids, with the kids that were adopted, like, I can only imagine what they're going through right now. Like, just psychologically, it's easy for kids, especially at a young age, like when they were adopted, it's easy for people to feel not wanted. On the regular, it's easy for people to feel not wanted. But I can just imagine the heartache and the trouble, like internal trouble, like turmoil that these kids might be going through right now. Just knowing, like, okay, I wasn't wanted the first time I was given into adoption, and now again, like, I'm being separated from the unit that I thought was like solid, and I'm being ripped away from that again. Because supposedly Angelina Jolie wants full custody of the kids. I think she would let Brad see them, but she doesn't want them to go away with him. Which, you know, I wasn't part of the marriage. I'm not even a maid in that house, so I don't know what is going on. But supposedly it's because there's a couple stories. Supposedly Brad is aggressive towards the kid, not like beating them, but like they got into some argument on some plane when they were on a trip from somewhere to somewhere else. And a lot of people also are dragging Jennifer Aniston into this, and like, oh, she must be happy she got revenge and this, that, and a third. Like, I'm pretty sure she doesn't care. This happened over 12 years ago. I think 12 years is enough to heal and move on, and she does look like she has completely moved on. The ship has sailed, the train has left the station. Like, I think she really could care less. If anything, I think she's on the same boat with people, like, about the kids, like, you know, and just hoping that they could get that straightened out for the sake of the kids, not for their sake. So yeah. What do you guys think about, like, is it sad? Does it worry you? Are you one of those haha karma got you back? Like, where do you stand in this? Like, what is your point of view? Like, let me know in the comments below. And talking about divorce, there has been a new study saying that millennials, aka us beautiful young people, the divorce rates are going down within the millennial group of people. And now I don't know how that works, because how many millennials are actually getting married is what I'm saying. I'm sure there are quite a few of them getting married, but I feel like this statistic in general, I feel like could help you out in a great, but I also see statistics as the scientific way of lying. In this case, for example, divorce rates in the past few years, oh, they're claiming, oh no, because people are waiting to get married. And while that's all good, like, yes, we should wait to get married. We should know that person almost inside and out, and we have to be sure of what we're getting into. We have to understand that things are going to change and all of that nonsense. But a lot, at least by what I can see, a lot of millennials are choosing to live together, not in marriage, just like living together. And so that does not form part of the statistics, because this statistic is especially for divorce rates. And in order to get divorced, you have to be married first. I don't know, you know, I mean, hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if you could get that. But there's a lot of people living in free union. And so, like, what about those people who choose to split up? Like, that's not in the statistics. And quite frankly, if that was in the statistics, I'm not sure if the divorce rates would be going down. But hey, take it for what it is. Maybe we're doing something right. Maybe something's clicking in our heads finally, because I feel like our generation and the generation after us and the one after that and the one after that, I feel like we're just all getting crazy and out of control. And that could be just me, or I might just be an old soul, which I totally am. But at least some good news in the midst of all this craziness happening in the world today. And talking about crazy, what is going on with the Kardashians? But in what mind does it occur to throw a baby shower for your brother and not invite his girlfriend, his fiance? Let me correct myself. They will be getting married sometime soon. His fiance. Okay, so imagine you and your husband or your fiance were expecting a child, and your sisters and brothers just decide to throw you, specifically you, a baby shower. And now, if you're a girl watching, you'll be like, oh yeah, well, baby showers are for girls anyway, so if they decide to throw me a baby shower, I'm the girl. But no, I think a baby shower is a celebration of a family, and the dad and the mom should be there. It's both of them making the baby are both of theirs, and so both of them should be present in the celebration. And just when you thought everything was happy and dandy in that family, they decide to do that, and that does seem like a blow below the belt. I do not agree with what's happening. It makes for a great story. I do love the story. But I feel bad. Like, everybody's saying, oh, China just did this to get famous, and China this and China that. I'm a little bit on the skeptical side. I'm not 100% on the bandwagon that says that she's an opportunist, and I'm not 100% in the bandwagon that says that she's completely in love with him and she's doing everything out of pure love, no interest. I'm not sure. I'm in the middle bandwagon. I'm in the it could be one or the other. That's the bandwagon that I'm riding. But even if she was an opportunist, even if she was doing this for the money, however you want to look at that, this woman is carrying your nephew, your niece, it's a girl, I'm sorry, is carrying your niece and, or in Chris's case, your granddaughter. And it doesn't seem fair, it doesn't seem polite to do this. In any case, this would just, like, you know, light the fire up again. It would just bring the rivalries back. Like in the shows, Keeping Up with the Kardashians and Robin China, it seemed at least that things were starting to mend and start getting back together, and then this happens. And it's really sad because now they're like neglecting to take into consideration this child that is coming, and it's gonna come into a family where there's turmoil, where there's negativity, and believe it or not, a baby can sense that, and it does take a toll on the baby, on its attachment styles, on its trust levels, and like it's just gonna develop into this whole thing if they don't catch it in time, which I hope they do. Now, as a result of all of this, Rob did the complete unexpected. He hopped on Twitter with his 6.6 or 6.5 million followers on Twitter, and he tweeted Kylie's phone number. I think it was her landline, but still, her phone number, which is crazy. And I do have the tweets over here, so let me just get this out for you and read what it said. But it says Kylie's number. Okay, so Kylie's number, whatever. The little crying emoji. And he clarifies that he's not hacked, that it's not a hack. It says, I ain't hacked either. This is Rob Dog, LOL. Then his next tweet tweets the number again. And then his next tweet says, didn't invite the mother of my child to a baby shower you all were trying to throw for me. You all must have lost your mind. And then it continues like somebody acknowledged that this was completely crazy. And somebody said, well, tweeted him saying, you a wild boy, let me hold 80,000. And then Rob actually replied, I got you, send me your accounting and routing number, and send me your bank. I got you through a wire transfer. So he's trying to make light of this. He's not taking anything to heart, like any criticisms, or so this is what it seems. But even though they did do that, and even though that was the case, and they did throw you a baby shower and didn't invite China, two wrongs don't make a right. And that was an other blow below the belt, which, like, why Kylie? Why couldn't you, like, expose somebody else's phone number? Like, why her? She is the youngest one of the clan, and yes, she's dating Tyga, and maybe that's why they did it, because Tyga and China are exes and they have a kid together and whatever. But honestly, like, why Kylie? Why, at least not why all of them? Not that I would wish this upon all of them, but you know, why take it against her just because she's in a relationship that passed? Like, is she still hung up on that relationship? Like, why is it? Like, I'm the type of person that thinks if it still bothers you, it's because you still have feelings for that person. And why keep throwing blows at Kylie just because she's with Tyga? Leave them alone. If you want to attack somebody, attack all of them, or don't attack none of them, because it looks completely ridiculous and completely crazy on your behalf to be divulging your little sisters, because she is a sister, regardless of the fact whether you have the same fathers or not. She is your sister. It's wrong to, in so many levels, to just put her phone number out there. And let me just say, I did call, but it was either occupied or disconnected, and I think it was disconnected. But anyway, it's just so wrong, completely wrong. It's like safety reasons, just like, you don't, oh my god, it frustrates me because people don't realize what a landline phone number can do. Like, people that really know computers and like technology, certainly people not like me, but people that really do go into that, a landline can take you places. And if this was her real phone number, that was really messed up of Rob to do. And no, it does not, like, what the girls did was not, you know, it was not nice either. But the fact that you do this, Rob, does not at all fix any situation in any case. Now you just have made things twice as worse. and it's going to be twice as hard to bring the family together in time for this blessing of a child to come into earth and to come to life. And I really hope y'all can get your stuff together, y'all can get your life together, and like just leave all rivalries apart. Just at least try to be civil and cordial, because the birth of this child, like we've seen how every time each of these grandchildren or each of these second or third or whatever generation of the Kardashians, every time they're born, you see how the family comes together. And quite honestly, if this keeps going, I don't see how that's gonna happen for Rob's child, which is just, you know, it's sad. It's really sad.